Hey, what's up? This is Cody, aka StormMakerX, and I'm back again to do another video. On the last video I did an unboxing for a lightsaber, a Samurai's Pride from Rebel Sabers, this one in particular. And after doing that, I just spent some quality time with it, really had fun with it, trying out all its different features and just went all out with it. And now I'm back to go ahead and do a review video. I'm going to go ahead and officially turn it on. So here we go. I'm holding down the button. Okay. The lightsaber is now officially on. Earlier, this was not lit, but it is now. This lightsaber has an illuminated switch to let you know that it's now officially on, obviously. Now, I'm not exactly crazy for the illuminated switch system myself, but for this lightsaber and for the different functions that it has, it actually serves a purpose. And I'll show you in just a second, because I hadn't really seen any other company do this. Ultra Sabers has something that, that kind of does that, but not to this extent. This lightsaber features a very unusual press/hold key in command sequence system. Basically, you kind of key it in like Morse code, depending upon how long you hold the button and then press or hold afterwards. Depends upon what kind of feature you use. Now, it's right now on the standard setup, and I'm going to adjust it in just a second just to show it off. So let's turn it on. One press. It's now officially on with the default sound font, which is Han Solo. Pressing the button once does blaster deflection. That initiates the flash on clash temporary there. Holding down the button, then pressing it. One click. That does your lockup. This is the really interesting part. Any other lightsaber company would need a computer connected to the lightsaber to pull this off. That also includes Ultra Sabers. Hold this down until you see the red circle blink twice. Let go, press it again, hold down. And there you go, your color changing option. Unlike any other lightsaber company I have seen, and even Kyber Light hasn't been able to do this. This one has a RGB infinity system, which means it keeps scrolling through the different colors until you see the one you want, and then all you do is just let go of that button and it locks onto that color. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and press the button. By doing so, it locks in that color. To turn this lightsaber off, you hold down the button, and it's now on/off there. It's pretty loud, so I'm going to go ahead and soften up a little bit. So what you do is you hold this button while it's in this mode until that thing blinks once. Let go, and it makes that, which means it's now on a softer sound tone, which, in my personal opinion, that sounds better. The other one kind of sounds like a jet engine, but again, that's a personal preference there. Okay, now if you do that again, it goes into mute mode.
No sound.
No sound. There you go. No hum, no nothing. You can still do the flash on clash and things like that. And the lockup, of course. So, and your color changing option can be done this way as well. It has a nice sound font system there. It has like 6 sounds. It is now currently on Han Solo, which is from the movie itself. Let's see here, changing it up.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
It's either the Luke sound font or Rey sound font, one of the two. Obviously, the Darth Vader sound font. Okay. Next sound font.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Kylo Ren. Now I'm going to go ahead, because this is on the Kylo Ren sound font, I'm going to go ahead and adjust what they call the stable of the lighting. Now, to do that, what you do is you hold down this until it blinks twice. Don't hold it down until it goes 3, or otherwise it does the sound font. But if you do this, hold it twice, 1, 2,
Pulse.
it goes to pulse. And now the lightsaber looks like it's flickering. That's actually, I can tell you right now, I don't know of any other lightsaber company that sets up their lightsaber like this. The next stable beaming, in my personal opinion, is more feasible for that sound font. So let's do it. 1, 2.
Unstable.
Unstable. There you go. Now, believe it or not, this actually looks pretty cool in the dark. It almost makes it look like it's not really there. And it blinks really like a strobe light. Now, let's go ahead and go back to the sound fonts. There's 2 others.
You have something I want.
That is the Dark Saber sound font. And in case anyone did not recognize that voice, that was Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian. Okay. Now, the next one, and this one's my personal favorite.
I'm Cal Kestis.
The Cal Kestis sound font. The Jedi from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the video game. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in sleep mode real quick, or official off. There you go.
The war is over.
Now it is officially off because the illuminated switch is it's not lit up. So, a couple of things I'm going to go ahead and throw out there real quick for this lightsaber. First off, it does have an equipped recharge port. Ultra sabers normally will charge you about $60 just to put one of these in there. I'm not sure about Saber Forge. I don't think they worry about that per se. But like I said, that's to get that in there, yeah, most people would have to pay for that. But for Rebel Sabers, that's an automatic thing, so you don't have to really worry about it as much. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the electronic features on this saber real quick. So first off, this lightsaber, unlike all the other ones they have, this one has the longest handle. And the reason because this saber was designed to be like the ancient katanas back in the day in feudal Japan, which was their long sword for the samurai and was technically considered to be a horse cleaver, for lack of better wording. All right, there you go. All right, so unlike many lightsabers I've seen, this one has a nice chassis on there. It holds the electronic components in there and the battery in there with no problems. There's your speaker, of course, right there. And this soundboard, to my knowledge, is it's pretty well set up and very well placed in versus other saber companies I've seen. So yeah, it's very well done, very well organized, very well constructed. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is show off their blade plug. Now I don't know if anyone has done that for any of their videos, not that I could tell, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it for them. Okay, nice and tight, all set. All right, here's the Allen wrench. Unlike that of most lightsaber companies I've seen, this one actually has 2 of these particular screws, and all you have to do is just undo them like so. Okay, undo, come on, there you go. All right, take the blade off, nice. These are blade plugs. Now, a blade plug, what it's supposed to do, when you don't have the blade attached to your lightsaber and you just want the hilt itself, you use one of these to put at the end there. So therefore, you can still be able to turn it on and everything, and you don't have to worry about that beam of light concentrating in someone's face. And I can tell you right now, you don't want anybody to get hit with that. Now, both of these are not from Rebel Sabers. One of them is. The other is from Ultra Sabers, and I brought it here just to show it off. This one here is from, like I said, this one's from Ultra Sabers. This one is $8, and it's pretty basic. It's a tube with one piece of metal there, which is going to block that LED, so therefore it doesn't exactly blind anybody. This one is from Rebel Sabers. This is their blade plug. Now, the one from Ultra Sabers is pretty basic. It's about $8. It's one of two that they have. This one's $8. The other one is $11, which is a little bit more fancier. Not exactly that fancy because it's got it to where the beam can come out per se. Saberforge has some blade plugs too, and this one is fancier. Now, this one is $18, so it is more, but there's a lot of detail on that blade plug versus the other two. And I can tell you right now, it's actually pretty awesome. I got the window emitters doing good, but the blade plug, I'm going to try to shine it as best I can here. It gives it a really nice detail appearance there. So, okay. So yeah, all that in there is metal, so it's not plastic. The tube part is polycarbonate there, which that's the same thing what the blades are made out of, but that end there is made of metal. And it's pretty well machined. The whole saber is, and it's pretty impressive. My personal opinion on this particular lightsaber, personal review, this is a very, very well constructed lightsaber. I do like it a lot. It's really awesome. It's definitely got that feel that I would want a lightsaber to have. And it's real light, it's not heavy, it's very well machined. Definitely well done. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say about it. It's just amazing. If anybody were to come up to me and were to ask me as far as getting a really good lightsaber, I would definitely recommend Rebel Sabers. Rebel Sabers, the most inexpensive lightsaber that they have is under their Initiate series, and it's $90. You can't beat that. You'll have the same soundboard system like the Samurai's Pride has. This one here costed $173, but you get an extra, you get more handle to grip on too. And I got pretty big hands. It's got the Suba guard there. It's got all these nice detailed features on it. So you really can't, it's not easy to beat this price. You really can't beat it. So I would definitely highly recommend anybody to Rebel Sabers who's just getting started with getting their own lightsaber, who really wants a good one. My only like suggestion, and I agree with Galactic Force Media on this, is to work like improving on the speaker system itself, because the only problem with it being at loud volume, it does crackle. I mean, but for the price you pay for it, I mean, you can't really beat it. It's still a phenomenal saber altogether. So that's my review, and just throwing this out there as a disclaimer. If you like the video, definitely hit the like button. If you want to see future videos, definitely hit the subscribe button. And if you have a question or you want to leave a comment down below, go ahead and do so, and I'll get to you ASAP. With all that being said and covered, hope you guys enjoy this video, and you guys have a good night.